Well, what's going on, Cardinal Nation? Well, a disappointing loss here today, losing to the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-3 in the second of three. But this was a hard-fought game. We nearly came back from a 5-0 deficit, but ultimately come up short, lose 5-3. But it was great to see us, almost have another come from behind win, which is something we've done quite a bit of this season. But fortunately came up short. Dustin May had a shaky start. His up and down season continues, really. Dustin's first two starts of the season back in March and April were not so good. Then he went on a really nice roll where he was very consistent, having a number of quality starts. And of course, he had that complete game one hitter about a month ago. But since then, he has not been super great. And he would make it through 5 innings, but gave up 5 runs, walked 4, but struck out 6. Arizona would take a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second. RBI single by catcher James McCann. That would make it 1-0, and then a wild pitch by May would score Ketel Marte in the bottom of the third to make it a 2-0 Arizona lead. And then a 2-run double by the ex-Cardinal, Nolan Arenado, to make it a 4-0 Diamondbacks lead. They would then go up 5-0 in the fourth. Marte with a single to make it 5-0. So a lot of small ball from the Diamondbacks, and Dustin would make it through 5 innings. So Cardinals would get on the board to make it a 5-1 game. In the sixth, Jordan Walker with an RBI single as he drives in his 75th run that leads the majors, so that would make it a 5-1 game. Lars Nootbaar have a single to load the bases and knock out the Arizona starter, and that would bring up Mason Wynn, who's been very hot, really so far in the month of July. But unfortunately, he would ground out. A run would score, but that was all. So that would make it a 5-2 game. Gordon Graceffa would have a scoreless 1-2-3 6th inning. We brought the tying run to the plate in the 7th, but Ivan Herrera would strike out and Alec Burleson would fly out. Justin Brewer would then have a scoreless 7th inning. Matt Swanson with a 1-2-3 8th inning, so down by 3, entering the 9th. Facing the Arizona closer, Paul Sewald, who's been very good for him, was not an all-star, but was solid, has been solid. Jose Fermin was leading off the 9th, and he was called out on strikes. He would use the ABS challenge, and it would stand, so strike 3, and then Jimmy Crooks with a solo home run to make it a 5-3 game. So we were a base runner away from getting the tying run to the plate, but unfortunately J.J. Weatherholt would strike out and Ivan Herrera would fly out, so disappointing game for sure. But nice to see us battle back. That was the 3rd home run of the season, 9th run bat in for Jimmy Crooks. Went 2 for 7 with runners on base, and that was also our only extra base hit of the game, was that home run in the 9th by Crooks. So, Nolan Arenado, the ex-Cardinal, who's has done solid facing his former team. So we can look to win this series tomorrow afternoon, as it'll be Andre Palante getting the start. We're going up against one of the best pitchers in baseball this season. That's left-hander Eduardo Rodriguez, whose ERA is at 2.29. But Palante has been very good. When he faced Arizona about a month ago, was outstanding. So hopefully he can match that. So till Sunday, final game before we face the Angels in Anaheim. So till then, kind of saying, go Cards.